What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We got Animal Crossing content to show off today. This is another island tour video to show you guys progress of my island from what we've done at the beginning of this month. It was for a big Animal Crossing stream that we got done, a lot of terraforming and whatnot. So I want to show you guys what we did, because there's a pretty drastic changes to what I've shown you guys in the last couple of videos. Real quick, I just want to say thank you so much for the support the videos have been getting, guys. I really appreciate the love you guys have been giving Animal Crossing on the channel, guys. The last one did really well, to my surprise, and I'm hoping that this one does well too. So if you guys like these types of videos, please make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, and hopefully we hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year. That is the plan. Alright, and with that being said, I'm going to show you guys what we got going on here. So, what was it? It was September, it's the week of September 7th that we did a big Animal Crossing stream 3 days in a row, and we did a lot of terraforming and whatnot. So, here's what we did. As you guys might remember from the last video, my island was flattened and elevated all the way to the second level. That was what you guys saw from the last video. In this video, I'm showing you guys that we started terraforming. We started digging inside of the island, and like I said before, we cut the island like a giant turkey. And now we are inside of it, the meat and the bones and all that other stuff, and we tore into it like a giant Thanksgiving turkey. So, what you guys see here is the new terraforming layout that we have, and we're pretty committed to. So I want to show you guys what we are going with right now, and update you guys on what is going on here on the island. Alright, so with that being said, let's get started with the video, and I'll show you guys what we got going on here. So, first off, right now, biggest first update is that I moved my house from in front of the museum all the way to over here to the top right corner of the island. Where I am standing right now, where Baku's standing right now, is going to be the area where me, Olivia, and Ion will be residing over. I decided to tear down this barrier. There used to be a barrier here to separate me, Olivia, and Ion, but I decided to destroy it so we can all have a big area together. So me, Olivia, and Ion are gonna have a big area together. It's still gonna be me and Olivia for the most part, but then Ion is also gonna have a spot too, because I figured giving her the space would be better than having her have it be cut in half like this. So I'm very much liking this. It's very spacious and I like it, so hopefully it works out when we start decorating it and stuff. And then I have this little open area right here to lead into the private beach, so that whenever Rusty Red comes, we can easily access him whenever I need to. And then the next kind of big thing in this area that kind of leads into another thing I want to talk about in just a second is that up here I moved all our money trees up to this top level. And as you guys may be aware, the money trees become cherry blossom trees when cherry blossom season happens. So hopefully, these are blossoming pink come April. So I'm very excited for these to bloom because I love the cherry blossoms. So I'm hoping that these work out perfectly. They should. I'm pretty sure that these are all hardwood trees technically. So yeah, they will do that. And then also, I still have this little gray strip right here because I'm still considering whether or not I want to make these waterfalls back here or not. I may or may not, but regardless of the matter, we have it right here. So yeah, I made sure that I have enough space for the trees to be grown and also to have waterfalls. Now I'm going to come over here to show you guys the next part of my island that is also like a nice segue into what I wanted to bring up earlier before. We have a nice little overview here overlooking Ion and myself's area, but what I'm thinking about doing is like terraforming the area where my house is situated right now one level to see if I can get my house to go up a level, and then I can get another kind of view from right here of my house, and Olivia's house would probably be right next to it. And I just want to be able to see if I can put our houses right there, and hopefully we can kind of see it from a distance and stuff. I have a lot of different kind of perspective challenges around the island I want to show you guys, but I'm hoping I can make this one work because I think it would be cool if you guys see my house from a distance, especially when I can Happy Home Paradise and I can actually change the exterior of my house and whatnot. So I'm really hoping for that, and really hope that looks good when I do finally make that. But aside from that, that's the only update I got for my house in Olivia's and Ion's area. So next, I'm going to show you guys the next area. You guys, I see these palm trees right here. We're going to go down into this next section of land. And we will now be in Anka's future area. This area is giving off desert vista vibes with palm trees, a little pond, kind of oasis kind of area right here. So I'm hoping that when I put Anka's house here, we decorate it with pyramids and sphinx and statues and whatnot, it'll look very desert-like and whatnot. Because I love Anka, she's gonna have a nice cool area, and I really hope it looks cool. So right now I like how it looks. I like how the palm trees are spread out. We have palm trees up here as well to provide extra bonus shade and whatnot. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a nice little area that I cannot wait for it to be done. So yeah, that's all there really is to this. This didn't take me too long to do during the terraforming portion of the stream, but it is really starting to come through to what I really want it to look like, so I'm really excited for it to actually be done. Then south of here, not only do we have more palm trees, but we also have a kind of boardwalk type area where this is where Sasha's house will be situated. It's going to be a pirate themed amusement park boardwalk where Sasha's house will be, a bunch of pirate items and amusement park items as well. So it'll be like a nice little amusement park area where Sasha will have her house situated, and it'll be decorated with all the pirate gear that Gulliver sends me, and it connects right into the beach. I thought about having barriers up or something like that to make it not do that, but I decided to tear them down so you can connect right to the beach and stuff, so it can be like a boardwalk right onto the beach. I decided to go with this regular wood path because I tried to go through the custom design portal, and it's just not for me. I don't know, my brain isn't big enough to really see the vision of other people's creations and stuff, but I can't do it. So I just went with this regular one. It still looks nice in my opinion. So I went with this boardwalk kind of option as opposed to like anyone else's custom designs, because I just simply can't see how they look good on my island for any of my ideas. But I've seen some really good ones that maybe I'll look up in the future and use. But right now, I'm just kind of hanging out here with Freya on our boardwalk and stuff. But yeah, this area's gonna have Sasha's house and a lot of decorations and stuff to make it look like a amusement park ride and pirate stuff and, you know, all that other cool shit. So it's gonna be awesome, and I hope that it looks great when it actually is done. I don't have to show you guys the beaches or anything because it's just houses and flowers and whatnot. So we're gonna keep on going along. You guys are familiar with the waterfall entrance. This is still here. It's still gonna be like this, and it still looks pretty awesome in my opinion. So we're gonna keep on going from there because we're all familiar with these areas. Of course, town hall. You guys are already familiar with that. I terraformed a bunch of water on the town hall so that, you know, when you wake up here from a dream mattress, you can't just climb up here with the ladder. You have to go through the right portal. So I'm hoping that, you know, the theme of the island fits well with, you know, what I'm trying to accomplish here. Okay, so from here, we're gonna go this way so I can show you guys Shino and Pico's house. Looks like Whitney has something to say to me. What's up, Whitney? Say, Isaac, would you mind if I stop by your house now? I think it would be great, lovely to sit and chat while enjoying your interior design services. Now isn't a good time, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Well, that request was right out of the blue, wasn't it? Perhaps another time, Icy Hubby. Another time indeed. Right now, I'm shooting a video. But hopefully next time I will do that for you, Whitney. I know you want to visit my house. I would love for you to visit as well, but right now I gotta show the viewers what we got going on here in my new island design. So currently we are at the southeastern portion of the map, and this whole area that has been terraformed is going to belong to Pico and Shino. So where I'm staying on right now, this little overlook right here, this is simply going to become a waterfall, and I'm going to connect it to the mouth of this river. Right, it's gonna be a waterfall. I'm gonna try to make this river kind of go over here and make this a sunken pond type area, and I'm gonna make it really enclosed and with like bamboo trees and like other kind of bamboo zen items and stuff. And I think I'm gonna put Pico's house situated right in the middle somewhere like there, so it can be a really enclosed grove-like area for Pico. It's gonna be like a pond kind of with bamboo trees covering it and everything like that. It's gonna look really natural and shrouded in grove-like. So I'm really excited for that. And then also I wanted to show you guys like kind of like this whole kind of area I got going on here. obviously down here we have the beach and whatnot. This is the way to the beach. I'm probably gonna put up like a torii or something right here so that it can signify the gate between the beach and this area, which is Pico and Chinos. But basically, this whole path right here, I tried to do some terraforming to make it look as natural as possible, not straight lines, obviously. I tried to make it like, you know, seem like those bumpy mountains and hills and whatnot. So I tried to do that. I think I kind of got exactly what I wanted and stuff. But this path is basically gonna be leading into Chinos area, which I think, I don't really know how much more terraforming I want to do this area, honestly, but I think it's pretty okay, because honestly, all it is just going to be more kind of the same idea I had going on in Pico's area. More bamboo, more zen items, more cool stuff like that over here. So, I'm hoping that this area just looks really natural and wooded, with bamboo trees, some cherry blossom trees and stuff like that. And yeah, it's gonna look like a really natural kind of area with full of like, and of course when I start the waterscaping, it'll really start to pop with like rivers and streams and maybe a couple ponds and whatnot. So I'm really hoping that it looks cool here. And that's basically, I gotta show you guys about this area. The terraforming of this area wasn't difficult. Once I got with the image in my head, I really figured it out and stuff. It took me some time, but it was fun terraforming it because it was just a fun project to do overall. So that's this area. And now I can show you guys this next area, which is where the museum is. And this is one of the perspective challenges that I wanted to show you guys that I managed to do, that I'm actually super proud of. So we have this one right here where you can see the museum kind of off in the distance like that. It's not super far, obviously, but it's right over there. But you can barely, it's not in total view, but it's in view, right? So you can kind of see it still. And I like how it looks. Because to me, I don't mind the look of the museum in this game. I know a lot of people don't like the museum in this game, but I kind of do. I like how it has pillars. It kind of feels like a temple or a ruin, kind of. So I'm going with the museum idea and just making the whole area like a ruin. So you can kind of see from over there, you have some trees over there that will also turn into cherry blossom trees. I'm thinking about putting cedar trees over there, perhaps, maybe. But basically, this area is going to be Diana's area. And this kind of hill right here is going to be where Diana's house is going to be situated. So this whole like kind of portion of the map, we're in the northeastern part of the map now, I believe. Yeah, this whole portion of the map is Diana's area, and it's gonna be like Greco-Roman themed with columns and statues, and I'm gonna use the vines and vine items and everything to like really make it feel natural and rustic, and also kind of runic as well. So I'm trying to pull off that kind of vibe here, so that hopefully, you know, it just seems like an old abandoned area, but it's still gonna look beautiful with the shrines and the statues and whatnot that I've been collecting from Rusty Red and farming from him. And then also I'm gonna do waterscaping here to add some waterfalls and stuff. And I really think it's gonna look like a really cool kind of temple kind of area. So I'm really hoping that this looks good in the future. I like how I did the terraforming so far, so I'm not mad at all about it. I'm actually quite excited about this area because I've been sleeping on this area for a long time in my head, in my mind. So I really think I managed to put my mind onto like actual, like, you know, the picture and stuff. So I'm really excited to see what it looks like, especially when it's fully decorated with the vines and the waterfalls and maybe the cherry blossom trees, so that this perspective will look really, really cool, hopefully, in the future. So that's that area. Next, I can show you this area. There's not a ton I need to show you about this area because right now there's still a bunch of trees here. I had to move all my bamboo trees from Pico and Chino spots to over here, so that I can actually do the terraforming. But basically, what I'm gonna do is, this used to be Whitney and Freya's area, and while it still might be, I'm changing this whole kind of vibe of the area into like a concert kind of platform, and it's gonna be like a giant shrine and also a rock garden. So after I move all these trees, I'm gonna work on making my first kind of rock garden in this area, and hopefully the rock garden will be like all the rocks will kind of spawn here, and hopefully properly. It'll probably take me a while because I know I'm gonna have to do the shirt method and put shorts everywhere and stuff basically, but I hope that regardless it happens and it looks good. That's my plan at the very least and stuff. So I'm really hoping that I can pull it off, and if I do, I'll be happy. So yeah, this area is gonna look cool. It has a little bit more work to do, but hopefully next time I do a big Animal Crossing Island update, I'll have all the waterscaping and trees done. Because right now I would like the trees to be where they need to be, but I kind of need to do some waterscaping to make sure that they are like in the right spots and not like, you know, blocking anything, or like, you know, spaces being taken up unjustly, basically. I think this is the last area I can show you guys right now. It's not a major area, but this is gonna be the Wonderland area, where after you jump into the warp pipe in the beginning of the island in front of the airport, this is where the other warp pipe will be. And then this is gonna be kind of Raymond's area, where I'm gonna have a lot of Wonderland type items, like including the colors red, black, and white, perhaps, and all those other types of items and stuff to make it really, like, you know, not egotistical, but like what's the word? Eccentric, basically. And it's gonna be like the beginning area. It's not super big, but I am excited to see how it kind of works, because it's gonna be the central theme to the island, basically, going down the rabbit hole and popping up into Wonderland, and the rest of the island is like all the other themes and worlds that you can get to by not only traversing down, where I'll probably put 2 ramps right here, 1 and 2 ramps right here, perhaps, but also this land bridge will help you get to other portions of my island via more ramps, so that you can get to Sasha and Anka's area, and then follow this land bridge all the way down to either the Rock Garden Shrine or me, Olivia, and Ion's area. So it's gonna be a couple options to make getting around the island quite easy. I just hope that, you know, when people visit the island via plane or dream address, I believe it's called, that will, like, you know, be like, okay, that was pretty cool. We had to go down the warp pipe, and then we got access to the rest of the island and stuff, basically. So I'm really hoping that that works out, because I think the terraforming I've done so far has been really, you know, pretty okay, in my opinion. I'm not a master terraformer or anything like that, but I am very happy with how I kind of like got everything going right now. As like, I'm not a professional in the sense, in any sense of the manner, but like, I kind of like how I got things going right now. Like I said, I've been sleeping on this idea for a while now, and now I'm really liking what we got. So basically, that's kind of the rundown of my island. There's nothing really else I need to show you guys right now. I showed you guys my house, Olivia's house, and Ion's house. I showed you guys Anka's area. I showed you guys Shasha's area. You guys are already familiar with the waterscaping I did with the front entrance in front of the airport and the town hall. I showed you guys just now the Wonderland area, where eventually the warp pipe will lead to after you go down it. I showed you guys the concert area, where I'll eventually have a rock garden where all those trees were. I showed you guys the museum and the plan for the museum. And then south of that, I showed you guys Shino and Pico's area as well. And I think that kind of covers basically everything that I want to show you guys. And also, this is my current villager lineup. You might see that I have an empty space north of Sasha's house. We finally got Marina to leave the island. So after this video is done recording, I'm gonna go on a 150+ net mile hunt for Ion, and hopefully I find her. So hopefully in the next big villager update that you guys see, I'll also have Ion and hopefully some waterscaping done. Okay, because that's the next phase of the island right now, is gonna be waterscaping. Probably putting more trees where they gotta be, and then putting the villagers' houses where they gotta be, bridges, ramps, and all that kind of stuff. And that'll be like the next major thing that I do. The only kind of not problem with that is, like, my life is gonna start moving a little bit right now in the near future. So these videos are gonna be a little bit fewer and farther in between, but it won't really matter once I get Ion, because then I won't be worried about who I have on my island. But basically, just like you guys know, there are gonna be some updates to my life coming up real soon that I can't wait to show you guys. But basically, the gist of it is, I won't be playing Animal Crossing or streaming as often in just a little bit, but I will try to make as much content as possible in the next couple of weeks, and hopefully I can get everything done. Like I said, right now, all I'm trying to do in this game is get Ion, then trying to do all my Nook Mile Plus quests, which I'm getting there. You know, I'm not really close to being done with any simple thing, but I'm trying to do them all. Obviously, I said I was going to do that a while ago. And then aside from this, I'm also trying to complete my museum and my Critterpedia. this is which I'm also getting kind of close to doing. I'm almost done getting all the bugs. I have one super rare beetle that spawns in August, I believe, so I'm gonna have to time travel to August to find this. And then I have one more other bug. This is an ant. It's super common, so I'm kind of saving this for last so I can get it last and be done with it all. So I have 2 more bugs to find. I have plenty of fish that I have to catch, but I'm not really sweating that right now because it'll happen eventually. And then all the sea creatures are done as well, and then my statues in art museum are all done as well. So I'm almost done with the museum. I'm trying to do my Nook Mouse Plus stuff, and yeah, literally just like trying to find Ione, and that'll be my last villager that I need. So I'm hoping that I can find her today, and hopefully not anyone else. So let's hope that either someone on Discord is getting rid of her, or I can find her for free with my own blood, sweat, and tears. That's basically the goal right now. And then aside from that, here's my house. If you guys want to do a quick house tour real quick, I figured we might as well, because we're about done with this video now. So I might as well show you guys what we got going on in the house. There's not much has changed since the last video, but you guys already know. We got the main room, the stream room. This is where I make the content at twitch.tv/xjdbaku15. Make sure you guys follow the channel. I trying to stream every day at 4 PM PST, and we are currently playing Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm almost done with it. I have a few more quests to do in that game. I have like 3 more shrine quests, 3 more actual shrines to do, and like 7 side quests to do. And then after I do all of those, I'm gonna do all the EX quests. And then after I do all the EX quests, I'm gonna fight Ganon. So I'm really trying to beat the game next week from the recording of this video. And I'm really close to being Breath of the Wild, so I'm very excited for that. I'm still working on Dragon Quest 11. I have a few more things to do in that game. It's all side quest type stuff, but I'm really close to being the last boss and beating the secret boss in that game. So I'm really hoping that I can do that soon as well. And then what else am I working on? Obviously, I have Splatoon 3 content on the channel, which I'm very happy is doing well as well. I'm probably going to be making Splatoon 3 content later this week as well, because I want to do as much as possible before things start moving again. So I'm hoping that I can get some more Splatoon 3 content in the future, as well as Mario Strikers Battle League, and then obviously more Animal Crossing updates and whatnot. So we got a few games to play, but if you guys want to check out the games I do play live, I would really appreciate you guys hit the follow button on Twitch, and then subscribe on the YouTube channel. Trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you guys are liking the content I'm putting out, I would really appreciate you guys liked and commented and subscribed and all that good stuff. That was our diner just now. I didn't really comment on it, but you guys seen it probably a trillion times by now. And then over here we still have the gym. The gym is where we stream Ring Fit Adventure and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on Wednesdays. Or at least I'm trying to get back into those games. I intend to fully get back into those games. There's just so many games on the plate right now. But I will get back into Wii Fit Wednesdays soon, or eventually, I promise. But right now we got so many games to play. I'm really focusing on Legend of Zelda right now. So I'm really trying to beat that game. And then what else? Tower Fantasy, I'm trying to catch up to my friends in. Splatoon 3, I'm grinding it like crazy. That's taking a lot of my life right now. And then let's see, I'm trying to beat Dragon Quest before the sequel comes out, or 12 comes out, and 3 for that matter. I'm trying to play Dragon Quest 12 and 3 before I play Octopath Traveler, and then the sequel was just announced. So I'm just like, okay, my play's getting big now, you know. So hopefully I can manage. I think I will, but we'll just have to see, you know. And here's my Zen bathroom. You guys are already familiar with this. Nothing much has changed. I want to catch more koi fish and whatnot, but I'm really excited to get the Happy Home Paradise DLC, so I can probably, you know, edit my houses a little bit more, in my villager houses as well. So I'm really hoping that I get that soon. And I think just the design of my island and my houses will also look better when I do get those. So hopefully I can get those at some point soon. Alright, let's see. And then down here is my swimming room, which you guys are definitely familiar with. We did this one of these days. I did a Mac Miller Monday. We edited this room. I forget which one exactly, but it's pretty recent. But regardless of that, this room is still here. It's probably gonna stay here because this is a lovely room. with the TV and all our video games and stuff. So I hope that you guys are doing alright. Just a quick little message from me actually and stuff. I hope you guys are doing alright, and I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves and getting plenty of rest and getting plenty of water and whatnot like that. So I hope you guys are just doing okay. That is important to me, that you guys are doing well. I'm trying to also take care of myself, but I'm gonna be, you know, just making sure that I keep on trucking, because, you know, to me the content grind never really stops. I'm really dedicated to doing this right now, and I hope that you guys are dedicated to something in your lives as well, whatever makes you happy. Up here is my star room. This is where all the dedication really comes to fruition. We have a lot of stuff going on in the background, guys, I'm working on right now. I hope you guys are excited for all of it as much as I am. I hope you guys continue to support me as I get ready to do it all. Many countless sleepless nights of me staying up all night, working on stuff on my computer, making shit happen, and getting ready to do more bigger, crazy things. So I hope you guys are excited for all of it, and I'm excited to share it with you guys too. Quick update on the book I'm writing. I'm halfway through it in terms of the first rough draft. I'm gonna hopefully work on it some more soon, but basically with my life going into the direction it's going right now, I'm not gonna have as much time to work on it because I'm gonna be away from home a little bit more often. But hopefully I'll be done with it eventually, and then I'll be able to share it with you guys, because I really want to show you guys what I'm working on, because it's gonna be very critical to this channel and just like the destination I intend on going with my life. So I hope you guys are doing alright. I hope you guys are excited for everything I have going on right now. I got a lot of games planned to play, not only on the Switch, but on the PlayStation 4, the PC, and including IRL traveling. So I hope you guys just check it all out. I really appreciate you guys supporting me on all my socials and on my channels. And yeah, I hope you guys are also following your guys' dreams and, you know, working hard to be consistent and make it all happen, right? With that being said, I'm gonna wrap up this video. It's time for me to begin a 150 plus Nook Mile ticket villager hunt for Ion. I hope I find her. You guys will see if I do find her eventually, and then hopefully I find her. Alright, but that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys leave a like and subscribe, comment your thoughts on what I got going on the island right now. And I hope I see you guys in a later video. Alright, you guys take it easy, drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, tell someone you love them, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.